A permanent exhibition honoring Archbishop Desmond Tutu has been launched in collaboration with the Apartheid Museum. The exhibition, titled Truth to Power, Desmond Tutu and the Churches in the Struggle Against Apartheid, is housed at the Old Granary building in Buitenkant Street in Cape Town. The opening comes 3 months after the struggle stalwart's death. Joining me now to tell us a bit more about this is Phumi, Nhlapo, the acting CEO of the Desmond and Leah Tutu Legacy Foundation. A pleasure to have you on the program this afternoon, Phumi. Well, firstly, I want us to start by speaking about the opening of this exhibition at the Old Granary building in Harrington Street. Speak to us firstly about the history and significance of this building.
It is indeed a heritage building. We're very fortunate that the city of Cape Town has allowed us to make this our home. The building has a very checkered history and was used as a granary initially. It's been a customs office. It's been a women's prison in the past as well. And we're very fortunate that we get to be here and bring home and a new message to the building.
And as a follow-up, what are you seeking to do with this space to help turn what you call its checkered past?
Basically, we've installed this exhibition that really takes you through the life and times of the Arch and all the significant things that he has done throughout his life. And the purpose of it is not just to make it a history lesson or a monument to the Arch, but we really want to use this exhibition to inspire people to learn from his example of courageous leadership, to learn from how he really lived by his values and gave himself permission to speak out when truth needed to be told.
Also interesting is that this exhibition was curated by the foundation in partnership with the Apartheid Museum in Johannesburg. Tell us a bit more about this collaboration.
It's been a very fruitful collaboration indeed. The Apartheid Museum initially intended to have a temporary exhibition in Johannesburg at their premises. And that exhibition actually does open next week, I think on the 1st of April.
Right.
Then discussions with the foundation actually led to a decision to put a permanent exhibition for the Arch here in Cape Town at the home of his foundation that he founded with Mama Leah. So very good partnership, and our exhibition is permanent. We'll be here for at least 5 years, and then we'll continue after that.
And what kind of experience can visitors even expect from this exhibition?
It's an emotional journey. We've had quite a few people go through the exhibition even before we officially opened to give us feedback, and the impact of it is really quite it hits you in your heart, let me put it that way. It leaves you inspired. It leaves you thinking that you too need to go out there and change the world in ways big and small, following the example of the Arch.
And in extension to that, how will this exhibition be telling or even teaching people about who the Arch really was and what he stood for?
So it's a very interactive exhibition. Each theme has a video attached to it and a lot of artifacts, a lot of photographs, things that you can read. We've got his personal notes. You know, when he was, for example, writing his sermon for the funeral of the Craddock Four, as an example, we've got his notebook and his notes that he for what he delivered that day. So it's a very in-depth look at the Arch and the impact that he has had at different points in our history.
Now, a short while ago, you explained that this is a permanent exhibition, but give us a bit more detail about when and what times it will be opened.
So we opened officially yesterday on the 25th of March for self-guided tours. We intend to be open Mondays to Fridays, 9:30 to 3:30, and we will expand on that, I think, once we see how it goes and what the reception is. But for now, it's going to be Mondays to Fridays.
That was Phumi, Nhlapo, the acting CEO of the Desmond and Leah Tutu Legacy Foundation, giving us a bit more detail about that exhibition, which is dedicated to the life and times of the late Archbishop Desmond Tutu.